Today we're going to be working on hips and abs, so all sorts of wonderful active flex and mobility exercises for your hips. And we're going to be strengthening our abs throughout the whole class, but mostly at the end. And we're going to start today on our hands and knees, but as always, pay attention to your body. Make sure that everything always feels good. Make sure you're not like stressing yourself out trying to make the exercises work. Only do things that work for your body. Only work within your own personal range of motion, and we'll have fun. All right, so let's get started on our hands and knees right away. If you have knee issues, you can totally put some knee pads on, have some cushioning, make it nice and comfy for you. We're going to start with our palms right underneath our shoulders and knees underneath hips. Make sure your feet are parallel behind you, and then the tops of the toes can rest onto the floor. And then just relaxing here in your hands and knees pose, take 2 deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Maybe you imagine yourself a tabletop, nice and strong. Noticing how all of your legs feel. And then without moving the rest of your body, still breathing normal, you're going to allow your chin and the head to fall down and then pull it all back. So you're like reaching your chin toward the floor and then giving yourself 8,000 chins. And then just keep doing that, noticing what other parts of your body like to do. Just try to keep everything still. Do one more time, chin down, chin back. And then with your chin back, start to look at your right shoulder and your left shoulder. And just breathe. And then make your way back to your center. We'll do our cat and cow, so take a deep breath in. On your exhale, stretch your belly down, lift tailbone up, press chest through your arms in front, lift your chin up to the sky, long neck. And then take another deep breath in here, filling your chest up more with air. And then exhale, rounding, like you're making a rainbow shape with your body, pulling your chin into your chest, belly button deep towards your spine. And then on your next inhale, visit that cow pose again. Take your whole breath to get there. Once you can't inhale anymore, you exhale back into your cat pose. And again, take all of the air to get there. Keep breathing, filling your chest up full of air, pulling your shoulders away from your ears, and then rounding them forward, belly button to spine. Do 2 more. After your last one, once all the air is gone from your cat pose, find a neutral spine. So engaging your abs. And then take another deep breath in. This time on your exhale, you're going to twist to look over at your right foot. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, twist over to the left. So now we're expanding and contracting our side body using our breath. Notice if you're shifting your weight like backward or forward, try to keep it directly centered between your hands and your knees. And let's do one more time, right and left. Ooh, my back cracked. And then bring your toes together, sink your hips onto your heels, stretch your arms out in front, relax your forehead onto the floor, and then sway your hips right and left, and just breathe. All right, then keep your hips onto your heels as much as you can. Chin stays into your chest. Fingers slide into the floor as you roll up to your kneeling position, 1 vertebrae at a time. And then come all the way up. Knees are still underneath hips. And then parallel feet behind you. Tuck the toes under this time. Once your toes are tucked under, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, simultaneously squeeze low butt and pull your belly button deep toward your spine. Interlace your fingers, clasp them and circle your wrists all the way around as you squeeze your glutes with every exhale, pulling your belly button deeper toward your spine. Reverse your wrists. Oh, I just hit myself in the nose. Shake it out. Keep those toes curled under. Place your palms back onto the floor underneath your shoulders. All right, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, engage your abs and start to hover your knees off the floor. Stay and hover for 8. Breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees back to the floor, tops of the toes rest. And then send your right leg out to the side with a bent knee and draw 4 circles with your knee. Take it slow and listen to your hip. Little crackling, popping noises. What the heck is in that hip? You'll never know. Reverse these circles and try to keep the rest of your body still. Don't forget to breathe. And then stopping here, we're gonna extend that right leg out to the side, this time with a flexed foot, and set it down so that it's right out from your hip. So take care that it's not like that or that. It's right out to the side. And then bring your arms a little bit more forward. Check out your back or the left leg. Make sure that it's parallel behind you and not like that. And then take a deep breath in. On your exhale, you're gonna squeeze your butts and press your hips all the way forward down to the floor. And then inhale back up and exhale, maybe your hips touch your heels. Inhale it up. Exhale, squeeze your butt, hips press forward. Inhale it up. Exhale, hips touch the heels. Do 2 more using your breath. Only go through your own personal range of motion. Make sure your foot is like this up to the floor. So that instep is onto the floor. You're flexing the foot like mad. Squeeze. This is the last one. Once you reach your child's pose, you're going to send this right leg back and take your child's pose. Rest with your forehead down. 2 deep breaths. And take another deep breath in. Use your exhale to send your body back to your tabletop. Make sure your arms are back underneath your shoulders, knees are under hips, parallel feet behind you. Engage your abs. And this time it's our left leg sending out to the side with a bent knee so we can listen to the song of our left hip. Trying those 4 circles, taking it slow. Whew, this hip might feel a little bit different. Mine certainly does. Let's reverse those circles. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to also squeeze this butt. When you're done with your 4 circles, out and in, extend your left leg out to the side with a flexed foot. Send it down. Make sure your right leg is parallel behind you. And then take your deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze your butt. Don't forget to walk the hands forward. Just pressing your hips forward all the way to the floor. Inhale back up. Exhale, maybe your hips touch your heels. You've got 3 more, so go at your own speed. Use your breath. Maybe your motion is a little bit smaller to begin with, and over time, as you do these, you'll find your hips loosening up a little bit. That's completely normal. Just breathe through it and just feel what your body is telling you. Your body will be like, no, don't go that far. Then you listen. This is the last one here. Once you sit back into that child's pose, stay here, tucking that left leg underneath, toes together, knees out to the side. Relax your forehead down. Take 2 deep breaths. All right, keep your hips onto your heels as much as you can. Chin stays into your chest. Roll up through your spine. One vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. We're coming all the way back up onto our knees. Feet are parallel behind. Tuck the toes under. Here we go. We're going to squeeze again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze low butt. Pull your belly button deep toward your spine. Interlace the fingers, and this time we're going to make a wave. And just breathe, forever squeezing your butt. And then reverse the wave. Keep pulling your belly button deeper toward your spine with every exhale. All right, then shake it out. Keep those toes curled under. Place your palms onto the floor. Right underneath your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hover the knees. Engage your abs. Take another deep breath in and out here. All right, another deep breath in. Exhale goes to downward dog. Hips up, and then start to lift and lower your heels one at a time, right and left. Shifting your hips side to side. Just breathe. Keep pushing the floor away with your palms and your fingertips. All right, let's do both knees at the same time, heels, lifting and lowering, up and down, keeping your knees soft, but not locked. All right, let's find a stillness in this downward dog. Reach your heels to the floor, push the floor away with your palms and your fingertips, stretch your hips up to the sky, take a deep breath. And then walk your hands to your feet. Soften your knees. Keep your chin into your chest and roll up to standing, bringing your head up last. And then take a deep breath at the top. All right, let's go back down. Deep breath in. Exhale, chin falls back into your chest. Roll yourself down. Let your arms dangle. Make sure your weight is shifted more forward in your toes, less in your heels. Try not to rock back. If you need to bend your knees to place your hands on the floor, you can do that. And then walk your hands back out to a downward dog position. When you get there, take a deep breath. All right, then stretch your right leg directly behind you with a straight leg, pointed toe. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, pull your belly button deep toward your spine, keeping your two hips in line. And then bend your knee, and then stack the hips. Take a deep breath in and out here. Exhale, pulse your belly button deeper toward your spine. And then bring the hips back in line. Step the foot a little bit more forward of the left one. Lift your left leg up to the sky. Keep your two hips in line. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, belly button to spine. Ooh, I almost fell. And then bend your knee. Now open that hip. Keep your belly button pulled deep toward your spine. Take a deep breath. And then step your left foot down right next to that right one. Bend your knees ever so slightly. Keep your chin into your chest and roll up to standing, bringing your head up last. Take a deep breath at the top. All right, then another deep breath in. Exhale, chin falls back into your chest. We're going back down, one vertebrae at a time. And bend the knees, place the hands back onto the floor. Walk your hands and feet back out to your downward dog. Take a deep breath when you get there, sending energy out through the 3 points you're making. Remember, top of the head should be reaching where your fingertips are pointing. Nice triangle shape. Big deep breath. All right, send your left leg back, straight leg, pointed toe. Don't lift your hip. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pulls your belly button deep toward your spine. Then stack the left hip up. Bend your knee. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pulls your belly button again deep toward your spine. All right, step the left leg a little bit forward of the right leg. And then send the right leg up back. Relax, straight leg, pointed toe. Pull your belly button deep toward your spine. And then we're gonna stack the hip, bend the knee. Take a deep breath in, exhale. Pulls your belly button deep toward your spine. And bring that leg back in line, step it down next to the left one. Bending your knees slightly to roll back up to standing. Whew, bringing your head up last. Deep breath at the top. All right, let's go back down. Deep breath in. Exhale, chin falls into the chest. Roll yourself back down. This time we're gonna chill out in our forward bend. So, feel your belly button pulling deep toward your spine. Try not to rock back in your heels. Send that weight forward. Grab onto your elbows. Shake your head loose. Yes, nice. Up and down, yes position. And then shake it, no. Nice and loose. And then stop it here. Bend the knees, place the hands back onto the floor. Walk your feet back. Walk your hands forward. Downward dog. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, you're gonna bring your knees back to bent, but hover them over. Make sure your arms are right underneath your shoulders. Take a deep breath. All right, set your knees to the floor. Tops of the toes rest. Bring them together. Child's pose. Excellent work. Relax. Take 2 deep breaths. Use an exhale to push yourself back to hands and knees. Once again, finding yourself stacked underneath your joints. Parallel feet behind you. Engage your abs. Stretch your right leg directly behind you with a straight leg, flexed foot this time. Don't lift your hip, not like this. Belly button is spine. Kick the heel up, lift the leg for 8, back to toe. 7, 6, 5. Squeeze your butt to lift, squeeze. 3, 2, last one. Find your max here and keep your legs straight, squeeze your butt and pulse for 8, 7, 6, don't move anything else. 4, 3, 2, then you're gonna stay. Point and flex your toes. Breathe, don't bend your knee. Keep pushing your left shin down into the floor so your left glute is engaged. If you'd like a challenge, stretch your left arm forward. Reach the top of your head where your fingertips are pointing. Every exhale pulls your belly button deeper toward your spine. Start to circle your ankle back there, all the way around. Keep breathing. If you can, circle your wrist as well. Reverse all the circles. Keep breathing. Don't fall. Woo! Excellent. Stopping here, float your hand down, point your toe, lift your leg higher back there on an exhale. And then lower it down. Let's take a child's pose. Relax. 2 deep breaths. All right, next exhale brings you back to hands and knees. Find yourself once again stacked underneath your joints. Knees underneath hips, parallel feet behind you, tops of the toes resting on the floor. Always make sure that if you have that hyperextended and elbow thing, you're not going boop. You want to find soft elbow, engaged bicep. Engage your abs. Left leg, start to stretch it back. Straight leg, flexed foot. Don't lift your left hip. Pull your belly button deep toward your spine. Kick the heel up to squeeze your glute down and up for 8, 7, whew, 6, 5. Don't forget to breathe. Exhale. Inhale. 2. Last one, you're going to find your max. Pulse in your max by squeezing your glute for 8, 7, 6. Keep that foot flexed. Don't rock your body. 3, 2, 1. And then keep it there. Start to point and flex your toes without bending your knee. If this is working out, you want to challenge, stretch that right arm forward, right beside the ear. Top of the head reaches where your fingertips are pointing. Every exhale pulls your belly button deeper toward your spine. Keep pointing and flexing those toes. Whew. All right, keep squeezing your left glute, circle your ankle. Maybe the wrist starts to circle as well. And reverse all of the circles. Every exhale pulls everything toward the midline. Keep your right hip active. Don't let yourself sink into your right hip. All right, then stopping here. Pointed toes. Float your arm down. On an inhale, stretch your leg up higher. Or sorry, exhale it higher. Oh my gosh, and then float it down. Let's relax. Child's pose. 2 deep breaths. All right, keep your hips onto your heels as much as you can. Chin stays into your chest. So look at your belly button. Pull your belly button deep toward your spine and roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time. Maybe back to your knees momentarily before we come to a seat. Oh, I got carried away. All right, there's still time, but we definitely must switch to our abs. So find your feet hip distance, knees are hip distance, soles of the feet should be onto the floor. Interlace your fingers, hold them close to your body without rounding your shoulders. So flat back, chest is lifted, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, maybe you lean back a little bit further and then twist slowly right and left for 8, 7, exhale. Inhale, keep looking toward the top diagonal of your room. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! And then stopping here, take a deep breath. It's so humid out today. I think that's why it's been so ridiculous during this workout. All right, we're gonna roll down through our spine. So keep your legs from doing one of those. Their legs are strong. Arms are reaching out with your palms down. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, curve your spine. So dropping chin into chest, belly button to spine, and slowly roll down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then all the way down to the floor we go. Rest your arms down by your side with your palms down. Step your feet closer to your butt so that your heels are right underneath your knees. Keep your feet facing forward. Everything is still hip distance. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, pull your belly button deep toward your spine. Pull back, feels flat into the floor. Then squeeze your low butt and float your pelvis up for 1, 2, 3, 4, then pulse for 5, 6, 7, 8, then hold and squeeze. Relax your shoulders, stay squeezing. Maybe squeeze higher, then roll down, top to bottom for 4 full counts. Then we go back up. 2, take all the counts. 4, then pulse for 5. 6 is low butt, 7, 8, then hold and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, then roll down slow. 6, 7, 2 more. We roll up. 2, 3, 4, then pulse for 5, 6, 7, 8, then hold and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, then roll down slow. 6, 7, last one. Here we go. We're up. 2, relax your shoulders, just your hips. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, then hold and squeeze. 2, deep breath in. Exhale higher, then roll down. 6, 7, ding. Once your hips touch the floor, bring your knees into your chest. Hug them close. Rock yourself right and left and breathe. All right, then bring your chin into your chest. Extend your arms up by your ears, reaching toward the top diagonal of your room. Keep your arms and your head in this position. Pull back as flat onto the floor. Pull your belly button deep toward your spine and extend your legs like a mermaid tail and stay and breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull everything in, rest your head down, rock your head right and left. Breathe. All right, then stop your head. Let's do a second set of that hollow body hold. So chin into chest, arms by the ears, fingertips reach. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch your legs. Belly button is fine. You stay and breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it all in. Whew. Rest your head. You can give yourself little rocks right and left if that feels good. Let it all go. 2 deep breaths. All right, then stopping here, bring your arms out like airplane wings with your palms down. Keep your knees exactly where they are, glued together, ankles glued together. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, use your low abs, belly button to spine, bring your knees to your nose for 8. Inhale, exhale. Don't use momentum, use your muscles. Ooh, 4 more, 4. Inhale, exhale, head stays on the floor. 2, last 1. Excellent, stopping here, take a rest. You can rock right and left, breathe. And last one for abs. Bring your legs to a tabletop position. So they're bent about 90 degrees, not like this, not like this. Keep your legs active, point your toes. Bring your fingertips behind your head lightly. Keep your elbows out wide. We're gonna bring our chest to the sky, up and down in a crunch for 8. Inhale, exhale. Make sure your knees are not wandering all over the place. Keep them still. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, we did it. All right, we're gonna let everything, let's externally rotate these legs from the hips so that the soles of the feet come together. Allow your knees to fall out to the side. Relax, take a deep breath. All right, then stretch your right leg down flat. Interlace your fingers 2 inches below your right knee, and then pull your right knee into your right armpit, and then back to the midline. So no rolling over to the side. If your left leg is not flat onto the floor, you're gonna charge your heel down into the floor. Try to keep that leg straight. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and out here, compressing your hip as close as you can. All right, then place your left hand on the outside of the right knee, right arm out to the side with your palm down, and then cross your right leg over to the left. And turn your head to the right, maybe your right ear is onto the floor. Take 2 deep breaths. If you like, you can also bend this left leg underneath you, folding it underneath. And then roll your back onto the floor again. Pull both knees tight. This time, if you can wrap your arms around your shins, grab onto your elbows, do that. Hug your legs really, really close. If you can, flatten your shoulders onto the floor. Take a deep breath. Great, extend that right leg down. If it doesn't stay flat, you're going to charge the heel down into the floor. Interlace your fingers 2 inches below the left knee. Pull the left knee into your left armpit, and then back toward the midline, but avoid your rib cage. Pull it really, really close as you stretch this right leg away. Shoulders flat onto the floor. Take a deep breath. All right, right hand goes to the outside of that left knee. Left arm out to the side. Left leg falls to the right. Head looks to the left. Left ear on the floor if you can. If this feels good, you can stay or try bending the right leg, holding it underneath. Take 2 deep breaths. Inhale, maybe find some more length in your spine. Maybe exhale, you twist a little more. And then use your next exhale to lower yourself completely flat onto your back, allowing your arms and legs to fall wherever you like. Close your eyes and return to just breath. No more engaging of the muscles. Now we're using our exhale to relax our muscles. And as you breathe, maybe you thank the muscles that we used today, specifically the muscles of our hips, glutes, those deep inside hip muscles we used, our hip flexors. We used our abs today. Just take a moment to acknowledge all the hard work you just put your body through. Thank yourself. And then if you've had enough thanking, or if you feel like you want to stay here a little longer, you could totally enjoy the rest. Or join me by flexing your feet, engaging your leg muscles, arms reach up overhead, open your eyes, deep breath in. Exhale, giant sit up. One last ab exercise. Excellent work. Whew. It was so humid today in my house. I hope you are all okay. I'm almost floated away from being so sweaty right now. But anyways, I hope you had a really good hip workout. I hope your abs feel really good. And thank you so much for working out with me today. And tomorrow we'll be doing something else fun. I forgot to look and see what it was.